What is the street parking vault? What started as the Monday retest workout turned into the weekly vault workout. The vault is a 1 workout a week for 25 weeks series with new workouts each year.
Now the goal of the street parking vault is to help you guys build consistency by completing all 25 vault workouts within a 6-month period.
You can customize the movements in these workouts and choose any variation that fits your abilities.
Your scores and weights do not matter.
The goal is to maintain consistency from week to week.
Remember, you just
Can't
Miss.
Yeah, so Julian and Miranda aren't here right now for a great reason. Little crew, cutie patootie. I feel like that's opened up some opportunities for shenanigans. It's a big office now. There's a lot of space to play. It's so big that I started riding the scooter to the bathroom because it's so far away. And then I started taking the other route, which was a little bit more fun. And then I started taking like an extra lap. And then I just realized there's a lot of room for scooting in here. And then I realized there's opportunities for more than just a little scoot, you know? I've been thinking of some names for what to call this. Scooter Wars. Scooter Wars. So these are your standard Swagtrons. You have some choices. It's not just about color. There's some different specs on these. High quality bell, you hear that? High quality. Old Pinky, do you hear that? No, you don't, because that is a smooth wheel turn. And the suspension on this thing, quality. Now old Blue Boy over here, Blue Boy's got a whole different feel to it. Right in this area, that's the important part you want to look at. Nothing fell apart down here because of the suspension. Swagtron Ninja, this spring, doesn't look it, high quality. Because this back wheel is what's going to take the most pressure on those high jumps. I mean, it started simple enough. You know, we had the loops, the short loop, the long loop, the off-road loop, easy. This is going to be the finish line. All the way around, back through that door, through here.
All right.
I'm a little bit older than you are, you know? Bones.
I do know that. Like I said, I'm not used to wearing protection, you know?
Wow. Wow. Just make sure that when you come around, use this guy as you hit like a blind spot. 3, 2, 1, go. Boy. Right here at the line.
Yeah.
Don't pass the line.
I'm not past the line.
Don't pass the line.
I'm not past the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll kick you. No. You okay? All right, get up. Come on, let's go.
We got a full face helmet, detachable chin guard, but we're not gonna show you that right now.
Okay. Can I hold it?
It goes over the helmet too, which is kind of cool.
Cool. Oh wow, yeah, these are so much better.
Yeah.
I can still like see in my peripherals, so.
Yeah, that's the point. That'll be $75.
Can you break 100?
Nope. Thanks.
3, 2, 1, go. Watch that last turn, watch that last turn. 11:40. On green. Any moment. Here we go.
What are you guys doing?
Scooter wars.
What's up, guys? We are taking on the goddess Sif this week. I am going to be doing program A, so I'm using a 35-pound kettlebell for my swings and 25-pound dumbbells for my thrusters. And Nikki's going to be doing the shift version. She's using the 26-pound kettlebell for her eye level swings. She's going to be biking for her continuous movement and using 10-pound dumbbells for her squat plus press. Make sure to stay tuned after the workout for my tips. And if you need to see the demo videos or the full written description of the workout, head over to my.streetparking.com.
And here we go, Sif.
I'm excited.
I am very excited.
I'm excited to be standing over here,
Yeah.
watching them do the Sif.
Yeah, I'm excited for a number of reasons, but I like this workout. This is actually a repeat workout.
Oh, that's true, isn't
Yes.
it? All right, tell us about this workout, Jem.
So this was last programmed in October of last year on the 27th. It's 6 rounds, 15 kettlebell swings, 200-meter run, and 12 thrusters, resting for 1 minute in between each round.
It appears simple enough, and yet, it's a
Exactly.
vault workout, so beware.
Exactly. Yeah, we remembered this one from last year and how sneaky and devastating it was, so we had to throw it in.
Devastating.
Yeah, and it actually fits in with the storyline, which we can
sure
get
does.
into now or get into later.
I mean, we're here now. Let's go ahead and talk about Sif. What happened to Sif? Well, who is Sif, first of all?
So Sif was Thor's wife.
Yes.
She was this golden-haired goddess, had this beautiful,
Golden-haired goddess
long
even.
golden hair.
She
And
was kind of known for the golden hair.
yes,
Yeah.
Loki, being
Loki.
Loki, the jerk that he is, while she was sleeping, shaved off all of her hair.
Well, didn't even shave it off. Like, made it disappear to the point that, like, pulled it out by the root. Couldn't
Yeah.
even come back.
Yeah, it
Like,
wouldn't
he
come back.
Balded her.
He made her bald. And she was devastated by this. So anyways, long story short, Thor almost killed Loki, and then Loki had to go and try to redeem himself. And so this ultimately led to the creation of this golden hairpiece for her, and Mjolnir, which is
Yep.
Thor's hammer, Draupnir, which is Odin's like golden
Armband. Yeah,
armband, and then 3 other of these really cool magical treasures. So 6 magical treasures
Yeah.
altogether, and you'll notice this workout is 6 rounds.
Yes, it is. Yeah, if it wasn't for Loki going to get that hair, we wouldn't have a lot of the other really cool things in Norse mythology. So maybe it's a good thing he pulled out her hair.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it all kind of works
Glass
out.
half full.
Now it looks like Alex did her first round in 1:47.
That was fast.
That's insane.
The score for this one, you're going to have 2 scores. It's your fastest round and your slowest round. And your goal for both of those is a range of 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes. So Alex crushed that first round. Let's see how it goes as we get towards the 6th round.
Alex has a tendency to attack.
Caution, will attack.
Exactly. Her goal really for this was just to try to keep everything unbroken. And however fast she goes is however fast she goes. I would say that she's doing great so far, keeping things unbroken, and she's going real fast.
Yeah,
we'll
she
keep
said
an eye
she
on
is
those rounds.
planning to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
And that her pace might decrease as we go on in this workout, which completely makes sense.
But let's talk about Nikki here. She's overdoing the shift version of this workout. Jeb, what is the shift version today?
So the shift version is basically, it's 2 sets. It's 2 7-minute AMRAPs. So the AMRAP is 10 eye-level swings, 30 seconds of continuous movement, and then 10 squat plus press. You're gonna rest for 1 minute in between those two 7-minute AMRAPs. So you can see Nikki is hustling on that bike, which is great. We want, when it says 30 seconds of continuous movement, you to be moving continuously for 30 seconds at whatever level of intensity you can maintain or sustain for a full 30 seconds. So she was going pretty hard on that bike for 30 seconds. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard push for a 30-second continuous. Pretty impressive. Nikki is going with a little bit lighter weight on the squat plus press and the kettlebell eye-level swings today, and that is, she has been recovering from an elbow injury, and she's trying to take it smart. This is her first time back into kind of an intenser workout. And Alex did give her some advice. She has a backup plan going into this workout. So if you are trying something for the first time after an injury, or maybe you're just starting a workout like at intensity, have a backup plan. She has a backup plan for some different types of movement in case she needs it. But right now, it looks like things are going well for her.
Yeah, and what's really cool for anybody that is kind of coming off of an injury, the squat plus press is such a good substitution or customization for a thruster, because it's the same movement. You're still squatting and you're still then pressing overhead. You're just separating those two movements, and there's a little bit less impact on the shoulder and on the elbow. So in the process of her physical therapy right now, she's still not cleared to do a lot of impact with like a wall ball or something that's coming down fast. So she's just slowing that movement down a little bit with that squat plus press. So that's a really good place to go in place of thrusters, or a really good sort of transition to thrusters when you're feeling healthy.
Here we have Alex. She is starting her third round. It looks like she finished her second round even faster than the first round.
Wow.
So danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Alex is pushing it. She really is. I think the two of them right here are kind of feeding off of each other's energy a little bit. It looks like they're both kind of pushing it.
Yeah, now there was a little concern, because if you look at the time of the two 7-minute AMRAPs with the 1 minute, that's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Alex is not wanting to be the only person working out once Nikki finishes.
I can say from experience, that's the worst. When you were the last one working out, and Salvi's just like with a camera in your face, and you're like, I'm slowly dying.
Exactly. Now Alex is she's hustling on that run.
Again, Alex with a running workout for the vault. Less this year than last, but last year, poor Alex had literally every single running vault workout.
I know. Not on purpose, it just happened that way.
It just happened that way. Air quotes, air quotes, air quotes.
Right.
All right, here comes Alex back from her third round. Let's see what her time is. I won't be able to do the math, but I trust that she will.
Well, she's going to come in and knock out these squats real quick. So quick little breath or two as she's getting her hands on the dumbbells, and then right into it. I said squats, I meant thrusters.
There's a squat in there.
There
Squat
is.
plus press.
Hey,
Thruster.
look at that.
Gym math. And so far as well, like she said, unbroken all the way through. I think she'll be able to hold on to that till the end. All right, let's see what this math comes down to. Oh, thinking, calculating. Carry the 4. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know how she's doing this math on the fly like that.
She is back at the first round time.
It's the run, she says. It's the run. So she's halfway through this thing. Now, Nikki's in her 1 minute rest here. She's getting ready to start her second 7-minute
So
AMRAP.
it looks like they're both halfway through, right on pace with each other,
Wow.
because Alex is going incredibly fast. Remember, guys, the goal for this one actually is 2.5 to 4 minutes each. So Alex is going really, really fast. Yeah, that's awesome. If you find that you think you're gonna finish that quickly, we do have the extra challenge, which is just increasing the weight to 35 pounds of the thrusters for Alex.
If I was a mean person, I would just roll in there, and when she's out on her run, just put 35 pounds out there, see what happens.
Now,
But I think I'd get in trouble.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'd do
Also,
that.
I want to make a quick correction here because I believe after testing this, we did actually adjust the goal
Oh, okay.
to 2 minutes to 3.5 minutes.
Okay, that's better then.
So
She's still crushing it.
She's still crushing it. But for all of you guys that are going to be doing this workout, we want to keep it 2 to 3.5 minutes, not 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, darn, that just changed my entire workout, didn't it?
Yeah, keep that in mind. I think it's very doable, especially based on what I'm seeing. You know, a lot of this is going to come down to the weight that you're choosing, obviously, and then your pace on the run. For that 200-meter run, it really should not be taking more than a minute. So if for whatever reason you need to adjust that distance or somehow customize to be able to maintain that intensity and stay within that time window, then go for it, because that's what we want to get with this overall workout. We want to maintain the intended stimulus, as the kids say.
As the kids say. Which kids?
And by kids, I mean, you know, Miranda and the coaches.
I mean, I can believe maybe your guys' kids say things like that.
Yeah.
Around the recess at the playground. They talk about, like, guys, that's not the intended stimulus of this
those
recess.
monkey bars. Right.
Tighten them shoelaces.
She's showing no signs of slowing down here.
No, I don't think so. We'll see after. Oh.
150.
150.
Oh, man. 3
Slow
seconds.
down by 3 seconds. We'll see if she can make that up in later rounds. Nikki's doing really great with these squat plus presses as well.
Yeah, and I know that, you know, Nikki can do thrusters. And so for her and for most of us that maybe are coming off of an injury, it's probably very tempting to be like, I can do this, and just go right into the thruster. So the restraint required to keep things safe and just be responsible is a challenge in and of itself. So
100%.
applaud her for staying true to that.
All
Okay.
right, here we go on
Round number 5.
Alex's 5th round here.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
look
lot
at
of
these
this.
kettlebell swings. Look at all that
Great.
swinging of the kettlebells. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Look at them bells.
Look at them bells. Now the kettlebell swing is one of those movements where it kind of just depending on, you know, the style of swing that you do and the length of your arms and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They take however long they're going to take. It's hard to like do
Yeah.
them really fast.
Yeah.
You can do some things, try to be a little more aggressive with the hips or pull the kettlebell down from overhead.
That's so weird for me.
Yeah, it's a little weird, and honestly, it's the return on that is not necessarily
so minimal,
worth
right?
it. Yeah.
Like, I feel like it just ends up making my form a little weird.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool.
So you just kind of know that it's going to take what it takes. If
Yeah.
you can set yourself up that you can go unbroken for first 3 rounds, 4
Yeah.
rounds maybe, and then maybe you take a break in those second rounds, you'll be fine to stay within that goal range.
Right on. Alex is looking good. Still hitting that run. Maybe a little, like a touch slower on the run. But
Yeah.
other than that, maintaining all the way through.
Yeah, and to clarify, probably don't want to be adjusting the distance of the run on the fly. So when I say customize the distance of the run, that should be chosen or decided beforehand.
Right. You
If
don't want
you
to get in
think-
round 5 and be like, I'm tired, so I'm doing 50 meters.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and like when Nikki went in, she has a backup plan knowing what to do if she needs during the workout. It's something you can predetermine so that is literally your backup plan.
Right.
But you don't always want to trust tired mid-workout you.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know I don't.
Uh-huh.
Tired mid-workout me is really lazy.
Yeah, and then you don't want to finish your workout and be like, man, like I probably could have
Yeah.
not done that.
Tired mid-workout me is like 5 rounds is good, right?
Right.
All right, there we go. This last one was 153. I think 100%
Every round is gonna be under 2 minutes. There's no way she's gonna lose 7 seconds on this one, right, Alex?
She'll keep them all under 2 minutes. I'm wondering if we should have adjusted these goal times even more. Well, she's a little bit of an outlier. I think 2 to 3.5 minutes is pretty good for most of us mortal folks.
She's very uncomfortable. She did say she was planning to be uncomfortable, so everything is going according to plan.
Success.
She did say, though, she is happy to be doing Program A. What version do you think you're going to do, Jeb?
I don't know. I think that I would probably do A or B. I've been really liking dumbbell thrusters lately. Just having the 2 different arms kind of moving independently. I'm enjoying that. And honestly, these days, I've been wanting to just get my workout done and be done with it.
Yeah.
And it's easier to just grab a pair of dumbbells rather than get my barbell and warm up with that and then get the plates on there and then warm up, you know. Yeah. Just the lazy person here talking.
No. Did you just hear Salvi as Alex went out for the run said, Alex, full send?
Nice. Yeah, when Salvi's running with you with the camera, you know, it's you got to go for it.
Oh, I definitely go a touch faster if Salvi's next to me
sure.
with the camera. I'm like, people are going to see this.
Yeah.
I cannot do my truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
Up and down. Oh, is Nikki done?
Oh, and Nikki is done.
Congratulations,
All
Nikki.
right.
Way to go. She just finished her workout. I don't know if Salvi caught it, but at the end there, she did switch to the single arm press for the elbow, which sounds like it was a smart choice. I think her elbow had a little bit of enough and said, listen, let's take a minor break. But that was part of her backup plan, so I think that was a good choice for her. Here, Alex is in her very last round, her last set of thrusters.
Oh man, she's going for it, and there's not that much work left, but you can see like.
Oh yeah.
She's really working for it.
Uncomfortable.
Yes. She is in that place.
There it
is. Let's see what that sixth round was.
Final full time was 15:51. Let's see how this math goes.
150. Wow.
150, right on.
That's
what's
real tight.
up.
Tight spread.
Yes.
147 to
Very
153.
nice. I'm impressed all across the board. Crushing the goal. Stayed uncomfortable, like you said. Stayed unbroken, like you said. That was great. Her and Nikki really crushed this one. Good job, Nikki. I appreciate how Nikki switched it up a little bit towards the end to protect her elbow. I think that was a good choice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of volume. You know, a 7-minute AMRAP, you're doing as much work as you can in that time.
Well, especially, too, did you see how she was pushing it on that bike? So,
for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Alex has to say about this workout, if she has any tips for us today on SIF.
All right. So going into the workout, I was worried that my grip was going to start to fail in the swings, or maybe my press was going to start getting a little sketchy during the thrusters. But that never became an issue. It was pretty much all hamstrings and calves for me. I think going from the kettlebell swing, which is a very hamstring and glute low back dominant movement, into a run, which involves a lot of pulling through the hamstrings. It was actually, like, I usually hate thrusters for how they make my quads burn, but I was grateful to be able to use my quads after so much hamstring work. So I think making sure in your warm-up that you're getting those hamstrings and your glutes warmed up properly, doing some good mornings, glute bridges, single leg glute bridges. If you have a crossover symmetry hip and core system, definitely do that. For the swings, I was trying to loosen my grip at any opportunity I had. So once I drove through my legs and hips, as it kind of got weightless, I didn't let go of the kettlebell, but I just kind of loosened my grip enough so that my fingertips kind of just opened up, but stayed on the handle. And then as it was coming down, I was transitioning back to a closed grip to receive the kettlebell. Make sure, I like to think about pushing the earth as hard and as fast as I can, like I'm pushing it away from me. So that will help you to stay really crisp, really sharp through those swings. Make sure that you're keeping your belly tight as you go overhead and you're not overarching your back trying to reach your head through your arms. Push on the run or on the bike or rower, whatever you are intending to do. I do think if you're on the bike or rower, this workout is going to be a little spicier than it would be with the run. Don't underestimate the run, but there's something about the quad burn that comes with biking and rowing. And then finally on the thrusters, take a few deep breaths before picking up your weights if you need to, and really shoot to get those done unbroken. Towards the last, last 3 rounds, the last 5 or 6 reps were a real struggle. But I think it's a great opportunity to challenge your mental toughness knowing you have a minute rest after those 12 reps. So just dig in, be patient. Don't try to press too early out of the squat. Use whatever oomph you have left in your legs to kind of pop those weights up off the shoulder, and then just finish with a nice solid press. But yeah, just be prepared to be uncomfortable. Really dig in there and have fun tackling SIF.
Welcome to week 14 of the 2022 Vault. This week we are taking on SIF. The Program A version of this workout is 6 rounds of 15 kettlebell overhead swings, followed by a 200-meter run, and then 12 thrusters. You're gonna rest for 1 minute between each round. You guys have 2 scores for this workout. It's both your fastest and your slowest round. And your goal is to get each round within 2 to 3.5 minutes. So we're not looking for necessarily an all-out effort from the start on this one, but you should definitely be pushing the pace. So you want to choose a kettlebell weight that will allow for you to get all 15 of those reps done unbroken for all 6 rounds. Then when it comes to the 200-meter run, you guys should be really shooting for like a 90 to 95% effort and getting that done in hopefully a minute or less. Definitely no longer than a minute and 10 seconds. If it is taking you longer, we highly recommend reducing that distance. And when it comes to the thrusters, once you come in from the run, take a few deep breaths and don't pick up those weights until you're ready to get all 12 done unbroken. Because remember, we're scoring the fastest round, so we're really encouraging you guys to get credit for that really aggressive effort. We're also scoring your slowest because we anticipate those times to slow down a little bit as the workout progresses, but that's okay. That's why we are scoring it this way. For more detailed demos of the movements in today's workout and to see customization options to make it work for you, head over to my.streetparking.com. Welcome to week 14 of the 2022 Vault. This week we are taking on SIF. The shift version of this workout is 2 sets. Each set is a 7-minute AMRAP. That's as many rounds and reps as possible in 7 minutes of 10 kettlebell eye-level swings, 30 seconds of continuous movement, and then 10 squat plus press. You're gonna rest for 1 minute between each set. Your score for this workout is total number of completed rounds plus any additional reps from both sets combined, and your goal is to finish 7 to 10 rounds. When it comes to those swings and the squat plus press, make sure that you choose your weight wisely. You should be able to get each of those 10 reps done in 1 to 2 sets. So that means either doing it unbroken or at most breaking once to get those movements done. If it means choosing a different weight for the swings than you use for the squat plus press, that's perfectly fine. Make sure that when you are pressing overhead during the press, that you're keeping your belly tight and your butt squeezed. And when the kettlebell is swinging down or the dumbbell between your legs at the bottom of the swing, make sure you're keeping a nice proud chest and a tight belly. When it comes to those 30 seconds of continuous movement, try to find an uncomfortable pace because it is only 30 seconds at a time. So if you need to, take a few deep breaths before and after those 30 seconds so that you can really push it while you're doing that continuous movement. For more detailed demos of the movements in today's workout and to see customization options to make it work for you, head over to my.streetparking.com.